Hey everybody, how's it going today? Just out here cutting the outside couple rounds off the cornfield, getting ready for chopping. And yes, I hand cut them with my little snippers. Cut them off, I throw them on the skid steer bucket, haul them up to the chopper, hand throw them through the chopper. Don't want to, I only chop a couple acres, and I don't want to waste corn. So I just hand chop it, or hand cut it. Corn looks good. Not quite dry enough to start chopping yet completely, but we were thinking about 2 weeks out we'll start chopping. The ears are 6 feet off the ground. It's not quite filled out to the end, unfortunately, but it's just starting to dent a little bit. We were walking out in the middle of the field last night, more so, and that corn out towards the middle is a lot drier. Dented a lot more. But, so yeah, a couple weeks I should have some videos of us chopping my couple acres of corn off and packing it. Had to wait till the sun started going down to come out here and cut it because it was so hot earlier today. It don't take long, half hour maybe. I don't do a lot, just a little bit every night to feed them. But here's the setup I got going on. Like I said, I just got the manure or the tine bucket on the skid steer and I just throw them on there. I'll probably use the pallet bucket or pallet tines for the rest of it, just so that way the stalks don't fall back into the skid steer. I got the 40/40 on the chopper. We got the 560 on the box. I don't have to unhook anything, and I just got it lined up so it blows in the box. Chopper works good, one row. Takes a while to fill a box when you're chopping the whole field, but I think this year we're going to use my buddy's Heston chopper. He's got a 2-row wide head on it. We're going to use that. Should get done a lot quicker. Yeah, the Badger box. He had some issues last year with this here chain popping off. Hopefully I got that fixed. I put some shims on the other side of this here, on the inside, to shim it out just so the shaft's out farther, because it kept wanting to slide in on me and come out of the holder. I got that shimmed up different. Changed out the sprocket because the bearing or the brass bushing in there seemed a little wore out. Oiled all the chains up, greased everything. Should be good to go. Like I said earlier, the corn's a little bit greener than I wanted it, but I'm not. It'll probably take me a week and a half to cut all the way around this, doing about that much every night. That much will probably make maybe a skid steer bucket full and a half, maybe. And I just feed it, I chop it and feed it right away. So it works. And introduces the steers back into a little bit of corn silage, since they haven't had it since I think June or July. Headlocks that I put up for the beef cows are working pretty good. I gotta figure out, there's a couple of them missing. Like that one right there. So my cows get through, which is alright, because I just feed them their creep feed in here. The only shitty part is they mash all the hay down. So I'm going to try to figure out something different for next year. But if anyone's looking for a 770 hay head, I have one for sale. I might even have a 1-row corn head for sale for a 717 or 770. It's a 717 1-row corn head. I'm not sure if I want to sell it yet. It works good. Needs a couple new gathering chains, I think. Let's see. It works. Yeah, one of these 2 hay heads is for sale. If you're interested in either one, let me know. 1-row pickers for sale too. Yeah, that's about it. Just figured I'd give you guys a little view of what I'm doing, how I do it. Maybe over the next week and a half, I'm sure I'll set my phone up or something so so you guys can watch me hand cut this corn. Since I'm sure not very many of you do that. Obviously I am not Amish. But when you're limited on land and space, you plant right to the edge. And instead of running the outside 3 rows down and not being able to chop it, you hand cut it. It works. Gets the job done. Plus it keeps me busy, you know, because it's not like there's that much to do in the day. Yeah. My hay pile. Yeah, that's what's going on here. I guess I'll fire the tractor up and run this stuff through the chopper. Get her done. That way I know where that is for tomorrow. Alright, we'll see you guys later.